Books and books, all kinds of books. Also
Written by me, and I'm Cynthia Riggs, and I live here on Martha's Vineyard. I was born here, and all the books are set on Martha's Vineyard. They all have plant names because I'm a gardener. So, for instance, I have Poison Ivy, and that's a book about academic politics. And I have a book called Bloodroot. This is my latest book. Bloodroot is murder in a dental office. And one of the books that people really like is Double Murder on Martha's Vineyard. And you can tell it's by me.
And it's a beautiful me.
A beautiful me. And these are two books, my first two books. The book is Deadly Nightshade and The Cranefly Orchid Murders, and they're put together as just one single book. And this was done by a Vineyard publisher, Vineyard Stories. And this is my most popular book, the bestseller, because you can get two books for the price of one.
That sounds a good deal.
It is a good deal, and it's a good way to start my series. Now I'm working, this is book 14, and it hasn't come out yet. It will be coming out in May, and this is what they call an advanced uncorrected proof. And this means it still has typographical errors in it, but they send it to bookstores and reviewers. And that way they can write a review before the book comes out. But it's called Trumpet of Death. We thought that was appropriate, although that was just by accident.
Is it a coincidence?
It's a coincidence, but it's very funny.
It is a funny coincidence.
But we love the cover, and as Trumpet of Death is a mushroom, and the artist has drawn the mushrooms down here.
They said mushrooms, sometimes they have a lot of poison.
Well, a lot of mushrooms are poisonous, and I run a bed and breakfast here on Martha's Vineyard, and a bed and breakfast guest said, did you know there's a mushroom called Black Trumpet of Death? And it's not poisonous at all. It's a very delicious mushroom. Why don't you have somebody try to kill off somebody with this mushroom? And he doesn't.
I know sometimes people just bring to us a message from the clouds to tell us what will be the next step.
Yes.
That's a creation. It's a very exciting thing, because when we are open, we just got the inspirational words.
Yes. Well, the nice thing about being an author of mysteries is if I'm mad at somebody here on Martha's Vineyard, I can kill them off.
That's great.
This is a picture that Lynn Christophers took of my husband, Howie, and me, Cynthia. And on the back cover, here's this very beautiful picture of Howie and me. And I think everybody in the world knows our story, but we met in 1950 when I was 18 and he was 28. And I was there for just a 4-month-long job in college. And I sort of forgot about him until about 4 years ago. I was wondering, I wonder whatever happened to that man. So I Googled his name, and I didn't find it because I'd spelled it wrong. Well, 2 weeks later, I got a package in the mail from him, and I realized then that I had spelled his name wrong. And inside the package, here we've got a picture of it, address latitude and longitude, and he'd gotten that wrong. So I had some trouble finding him, but I did find him. We started a correspondence. He drove his car here to Martha's Vineyard, and we got married at the Congregational Church.
Yay, this is a beautiful love story.
It's a wonderful story.
It is.
So he's 94 now, and he's home now today, tending the chickens. There's one of the chickens.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
See, isn't that good to talk about truth in your artwork?
It is. Well, I had been married before, and it was a difficult marriage. And I said, never, 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 never again. And he lived in San Diego, which is in the far southwest. And here I live on Martha's Vineyard, which is in the far northeast. And I figured I was safe. But here I am.
This is a beautiful love story, and thank you for telling me, because I'm one of those persons who believe in destiny, very strong,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
And it brings to us what is preparing for us, make life so much special
Yes.
than it is.
We keep hearing people say, your story gives us hope. And that's such a wonderful thing to hear from people. And we hear this almost every time that people will say, I've been looking for the right person and I haven't found him yet, or I haven't found her yet, but you give us hope.
Yes, that we need in
Yes.
life. And thank you for inspiring us. Keep writing, please.
Okay, I'll keep writing.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia.
Yeah, thank you.
Here is the artist, James. Good morning, James.
Good morning.
May I show people?
Sure. This image is of Lucy Vincent before the cliffs collapsed. Sort of, I'm interested in painting as landscape because it's like painting a still life in a way, because it's temporary, you know? Most landscapes are permanent, but this one only stayed like this for a couple of months, so.
You know, sometimes doing things like this, you preserve memories. You
Yeah.
tell stories.
Sure.
It's a
Yeah.
natural thing in human beings to tell stories.
Yeah. I mean, it's not strictly narrative, but it does still sort of compel you to remember in a certain type of way.
Think to help us
Yeah.
to enjoy this.
Yeah. Shared experience.
Many beautiful things, include you. How are you, Rachel?
Good. How are you?
Rachel, what a cutie pillow. Where we can find this beautiful Austin design stuff?
At the Vineyard Holiday Shop in Vineyard Haven next to Mocha Mats.
Many beautiful things. Let me show people it.
Okay.
They colorful and musical. That's right?
Yes, very much so.
Two good things together.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Enjoy the day.
You too.